to Travel and Bang, baby.
This is Travel Bang. I am the one and only Marky Bravo the Mulatto. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We're at it again. Okay, before we get into the main portion of the video, I want to say this one is brought to you by AO Nutrition, also known as Anabolic Outlaws. Check them out at aonutrition.shop. That isn't .com, that's aonutrition.shop. Gentlemen, we talk about masculine energy and how vital it is in today's world that you have it. Everybody talks about being the alpha dog. Everybody wants to be the alpha, but a lot of men are lacking in the testosterone arena. Don't let that be you. Go to aonutrition.shop. Check out a large array arsenal of pro hormones. Whether you're young or whether you're older, this will turn you into the beast that you were designed to be, okay? Everything from when you eat clean, you work out, you take these supplements, and you get the body that you always wanted to have. Remember, say to yourself, do you look good naked? Do you look good naked? If you want to be looking good naked, I tell you what, do something that the women will never forget you by. Not only you rock it, knock it, sock it out, you know what I mean, in the bedroom, but you also look good naked, okay? So with every video now, I also want to hone in real quick, okay? We're not gonna go into a whole documentary, real quick with a quick focus in on that next level for next year, 2023 place that every man needs to check out, where you can travel and bang, okay? And have a wonderful time, enjoy, soak up the culture, the lifestyle, and just the ambiance of that area which you're in, okay? And I would say for 2023, it is hands down Colombia, okay? Hands down Colombia. There's a reason why Puerto Rican hip hop stars like Nicky Jam go to Colombia all the time, and many other more celebrities that you don't even know about, okay? I would say Medellin, and I would really check out the clubs, the bistros, the bars, the pubs, you know, just soak in the vibe wherever you go. You know what I mean? The women are out of this world beautiful. Now, it all depends what kind of women that you're attracted to. Now, I know some men that see the women online from Colombia and they're like, yeah, they're okay. But I'm telling you, I think their beauty is extraordinary, and it's more of the energy. That's what I'm really feeling. The veneer, the beauty, the looks, cool. I love it, but it's the energy they give off. It's erotic, it's passionate, it's sexy. I also will recommend that you go to a company called VIP Medellin. When you go there, pennies on the dollar, okay? They don't even charge that much. You can hire them to chaperone you. They will send you with a guide, cool dude, and he'll take you to the cool spots, the bars, the bistros, the clubs, and he'll make sure you don't end up in bad areas. You know, we got ghettos in the United States that you wouldn't want to walk through because you'll get robbed, mugged, or maybe even murked. And this is same there in Colombia. But as long as you got a chaperone showing you which areas to go to, which not, and also acting as an introduce you to beautiful women, okay, you have amazing time. You know what I mean? Amazing time. So that's the focus in on for 2023, when I want all men to check out. Go on Google. Google's your best friend, and start looking into it. Okay? The women, once again, fuego, fire hot. I don't even need to get into it. You already know what I'm getting at. Okay, so this one video, flipping the script, this video I want to focus in on something that, this is an advanced game thing. Most men don't learn this till they get like in their 30s, mid 30s, 35 and above. Most young men suffer from attention deficit, from the fast food syndrome. And if you just know how to master this, you will get the majority of the women that you desire. okay? But, you know, we're talking about Gen Z, okay? And even some millennials, they have this very short attention span and they want everything now, right in the moment. It's all now, 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 now. And they miss out on getting to know some very beautiful women. And I relearned this lesson through one of my close friends. He's a very well internationally known pickup artist known as Jonathan Holmes, Cliff Jumper. People just call him Cliff Jumper. And he really honed in on this for me to understand even more. Okay, so Cliff Jumper would end up talking to a woman, and as they go along, mid-drift, within the second week, third week, she would lose interest. Whether maybe an old boyfriend, you know, ex-flame came back in her life, or, you know what I mean, just not in the mood. Just not in the mood. Maybe work stressed the woman out, just lost attention span. And he would feel that. He would see that in the conversations. And now most men would get frustrated in those situations and be like, from the most extreme gamma male being, you know, overly explicit with their emotions, be F you, you know what I mean, well, you wasting my time, all the way to, you know what I mean, a regular delta or omega male, okay, a man that would just think, oh, okay, she just, you know, his reaction would be, oh, she lost interest. She lost interest, forget about it. And a lot of men would block the women on social media, or just, you know what I mean, cut them off completely, you know what I mean, and then move on. But advanced game, from what Cliff Jumper showed me, is a lot different than that. So basically what he does, okay, and I've started doing this as well and it works, is he will constantly reappear. He notices the woman isn't interested at that point. Remember, we're spinning plates. We're talking to different women. We're in communication with multiple different women. But when you notice the woman is not interested, basically what he has taught me, rediscovered through him, is that you back off of the woman, okay? You don't communicate with her for up to 3 to 4 weeks, almost a month. And then, like Rumpelstiltskin, you reappear, okay? You reappear. And then you start hitting on her again, starting conversations, sprinkling sugar on her tail, so to say, you know what I mean? And asking her if she wants to go out again, okay? She does it again. She brushes you off. Guess what? 3 to 4 weeks again, you reappear without having contact. She brushes you off again. 3 to 4 weeks again, you pop up out of nowhere, you text her, whatever. Do you see a pattern that I'm showing you? Now, I know your thinking is, this is stupid, this is dumb. The woman obviously isn't attracted, she's not interested. Why don't you just leave her alone? Move on. What is dumb? You're dumb ASS. What is wrong with you? This is stupid. No. See, that's the amateur. That's the amateur playboy. We're talking about advanced game. So you're not in a state of scarcity because you're in abundance. Remember? You're talking to Melissa, Maria, Lakeisha, you know, whatever, different women. You know, doesn't mean you're being intimate with them all, but you have communication and during a daily or weekly basis with different women. So you're in abundance. So when the woman shuts down on you, when one of the women shuts down on you, it isn't that big of a deal, because you didn't get attached to her. You didn't get attached to the outcome. You know what I mean? And because when the woman brushes you off or rejects you in that moment, right, you get mad. Usually men get mad. Why do they get mad? Because they're in scarcity. They put all their focus on this one woman. They put all the focus on that one woman. And then when she, leave me alone. Oh, I can't believe this. Now I got to start all over. No, you're not starting all over because you're in abundance. You're spinning plates. So you're doing the Rumpelstiltskin. This is what I call Rumpelstiltskin game. You keep appearing 3 to 4 weeks to say hi and to feel her out, to dip your toe in the water to feel the temperature. What I realized through Cliff Jumper, seeing all the time he pulls this off, and I'm applying it, and it started working, is that after a constant reappearance, eventually the woman will change her mind. Not all the time, but there's a good 80%, 70% that they change their mind. Why? Because the timing is different. Okay? Maybe she's ovulating. Ovulating, you know, feeling hormonal, feeling giddy, feeling naughty. You know what I mean? Maybe that boyfriend she was with is no more. Maybe he's annoying her and she's just like, hey, I need some side action. Get out of here. You understand? It's a different timing. And in everything you do, you have to learn is timing. Everything you do in life is timing. For the opportunities that you want, you can have all the network connections and plugs you want, but if the timing ain't right, it ain't going to happen in business. The same thing with women. And that's why you keep reappearing. You know, what did Denzel Washington once say? Hang out at a barbershop, eventually you end up with a haircut. And it works. So Cliff Jumper, being the pickup artist playboy he is, I've seen him do this constantly. This is 5 times over, 5 different women where he's become romantically involved with them. You know what I mean? And most of them weren't even interested. They kept brushing him off. The number one key I want to point out again is not to get one-itis. Gentlemen, come on, you know what one-itis is. What I just meant, one-itis, where you get attached and you focus in just on one woman. You have one-itis. I need her. I need her. I want her. You know, for a woman, when they see this, they think it's cute at first. Like, oh, he wants me and just me. I'm so special. But as time goes, they become resentful about the one-itis. They view it actually as an effeminate, weak trait within your personality. And they get turned off by it. Dries up the punani like the Sahara Desert faster than you can know. Or maybe not fast as you can know, but after a couple months. Turns them off. Because remember, Red Pill Awareness teaches us women want a man that other men want to be like and be with a man who other women want to be with. Women want to be with a man that other men want to be like or look up to, and a man that other women also want to be with. Remember, women don't want, I think the majority, it's true, women don't want a lying, manipulative a-hole, okay? They don't want that, but they want to know if, they don't want a cheater, but they want to know if you wanted to cheat, you would have more than enough opportunities and enough menu to do that. They don't want a cheater, but they want a man that they know who can. Your sexual market value is just sky high. It's sky high. This is what makes the bad boy more appealing than getting with the good boy. The bad boy has that naughtiness, that edge, that streak of he's a dangerous man. He's a sexy, dangerous man. And it turns her on. You know what I mean? But as Professor Peterson once said, is being a dangerous man and being the dangerous man who can control the danger within you, the passion, the ambition to want to do things, do other women, but you keep it under control. You keep the discipline, okay? Unless you're more of a polyamorous guy, or you're just, trying to play the field and sow your wild oats. Or as we say in Germany, Hörner abstoßen, meaning you bump your devil horns off. It's a German saying a lot of people don't use these days, old school. So I want to tell you that again, gentlemen, that this is what you want to do because as an advance, you want to be black belt, you want to be in the black belt game genre, you want to be, like a black belt in martial arts. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Patience is like Sun Tzu when he said, if you wait by the river long enough, the dead bodies of your enemies will come floating by. What does that mean? It means if you're patient and wait long enough, the people who are against you will end up destroying themselves because they're haters. But also, in the flip side, if you're patient enough, a lot of the women who didn't want or desired you at that point in time, as time went by, they see you in a different light. And your persistence becomes one of the core virtues that they find attractive from you. You know what I mean? They find immense attraction in you. You know what I mean? Fire, passion, like, wow, he knows what he wants. She thinks to herself, I didn't think he was masculine, that he had a lot of masculine energy, but wow, he keeps coming at me, keeps coming at me, keeps coming at me. Remember, every 3 to 4 weeks, you can't appear every couple days. Then you turn into a stalker. Then you turn into a stalker, gentlemen. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Persistence, patience. The next level of game, you will be a black belt within the arts of seduction. I'm telling you more than you know. If you can master patience, it'll blow your mind. The women or the woman that you desire that ends up hooking up with you, okay? Look into meditation. All the men out there listening, look into meditation. This will give you the patience muscle that you're so seeking and desiring. So you can be the black belt in seduction. Till next time, asombroso!